So the keen-eyed among you might actually notice that around every June I buy a snare drum, and there's one obvious reason for that, and it's obviously not because it's Christmas. So I was blessed to be born in the middle of the year, which means that if I don't buy any snare drums during the year, I can still at least generally buy one every 6 months. And this, I pondered about actually. I pondered about what sort of snare drum I wanted to get, and there was nothing really within the price range that I kind of had in mind and kind of set myself. I decided that I didn't really want to like flip the money away, so I wanted to get something special. I mean, generally that's always the case anyway, but I wanted to get something fairly special, and there was a couple of things that I had my eye on. I did kind of very much like the idea of the Yamaha 9000 that they're currently doing, where you get a free protection racket case. I thought that wasn't too bad, and I was seriously thinking about the 14x8, because I do quite like that size. That size has grown on me, but it seemed an awful lot of money, and you know, it was. I didn't think I was fully committed to the cause. You know, I mean, I've got birch drums, and I wasn't convinced that I really need any more birch drums. So after much sort of looking around every few days, I came across this one yesterday actually, and the thing is with this, I'd seen it previously, and it was definitely on my radar because it's a little different, as you'll find out in a moment. But it's one of those things I thought about buying a year or maybe 18 months ago, when I had a few pennies extra, and I went for something else in the end. This, I think actually that one I was looking for was probably my ideal size, which was 14.6.5. So this one is actually 14x5, which is not my usual sizing, but having given it some, you know, I gave it a good few listens through some decent speakers, my studio speakers yesterday, before I pulled the trigger. I did quite like what I heard. So this, as you'll have seen, it is a pearl snare drum, and I do quite like. I'm still behind a pearl drum kit. But this is something in celebration of all things synthetic. And I'm gonna quickly look. There's the very nice little drum key. Let's just lob that on the floor. So Pearl's done a number of synthetic drums over the years, or semi-synthetic drums. I have examples of all of those, funny enough. I mean, you've got the wood fiberglass, which is Kapoor, and fiberglass, which is the kit that I'm currently stood behind. You've got the acrylics; they were the first ones, I think, in about '74 to come out with those. I don't think they've done anything in carbon fibre. They've done metal, albeit not a regular kit. They've done the rocket toms, cannon toms, however you want to refer to them. This, however, is the Pearl Vectorcast, which is, I've never actually seen one of these up close, or at least I don't think I have. I know someone who's a Pearl endorser, but I think they had the other black shelled hybrid thing. But this is, as I said, it's a 14x5 Vectorcast hybrid exotic. In fact, there you go. Look, have a look at there's the badge. And I mean, I quite like this. I mean, what I remember of it's basically this is a synthetic material. It's spun, so that's why you've got sort of all this sort of funny, you know, sort of patterns on it. It's a spun material, and I think it's one piece of material that's basically spun. You've got the, you know, I'm not actually sure what these. I think it's the reference, isn't it? I'm not really up on these strainers. I think it's the reference, or it's certainly it's the one that you get on the reference series, and that's actually locked off at the moment. So But and as you may have seen before, you've got the butt end really of that as well. So what I'm going to do, it comes with a pearl Remo heads top and bottom as well. So that was the unboxing. I will do. There you go. Look, you even get a. Oh, it's a glide lock. It's called the glide lock. There. Oh, there you go. Look, you can see it now. Look, glide lock strainer. I'll remember that for future reference. I think I've only ever got one. I think I've got one other drum that's got that on it, and that's quite possibly the Crystal Beat, actually, if I remember rightly. But anyway, this is obviously the unboxing. I'll tell you what, one thing I have noticed very quickly, if you look at the ends of the, it is showing up, yeah, the ends of the tension rods there, and the red. I'm going to have to look into what that is, because I've not seen that before. So, these are actually discontinued, which I also found out yesterday. So they've been around for a good few years though, that much I do know. But I'm going to tune this up. I'm going to have a play with it now, and I will do a video on it in the near future, I think. So thanks for watching. Hope that was enjoyable. I will see you again.